Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with the greatest recordings ever. Oh, this is going to be such a long list. There's so many greatest recordings ever. Maybe I'll limit it to just a couple thousand of just the very top. This is the cream of the crop. It really is. And this is an interesting pick because, well, here it is again. Otto Klemperer's Brahms. You get all the symphonies, both overtures, the tragic and the academic festival, the Alto Rhapsody with Crystal Ludwig, the Haydn variations, the Violin Concerto with David Oistrakh, the German Requiem with Dietrich Fischer-Dieskau and Elisabeth Schwarzkopf, and the Philharmonia Chorus. And, you could pick any one of these, basically, for the greatest recordings ever. You could. And that's the way I've been doing these things. I've been sort of selectively picking individual performances of things. But, I looked at this box and I said, well, just about everything could go into it. So what can I tell you? I got to do the whole box again. Now, this stuff has been issued and reissued and reissued and reissued about 30 trillion times. And in fact, I have sitting right here, Otto Klemperer, Brahms, where is it? Oh, there it is. It's really almost ridiculous because, you can't have a record collection and not have Otto Klemperer's Brahms handy. This last reissue, this one, has left out the Violin Concerto. Why did they do that? I have no idea why they did that. But they did that. And so it's not in here. Son of a bitch. It really isn't. And it's been sort of recoupled here because when the big box Klemperer remastered edition, the big long thing came out, they redid this. And this is what this comes out of. These performances come out of the big edition remastered. And the remastered sound is very good. Is it like hugely better than that over there? Or the Great Recordings reissue, which I have over here somewhere. I don't know how many Klemperer Brahms things I have. No, not really, but it's not the point. And there is a point I do want to make about this because I have spoken about these performances endlessly. And that's this. Here is one of the rare examples where a label actually knows it has something great and ceaselessly promotes it. And so, well, yes, it means I talk about it a lot because it keeps getting reissued. But yeah, we should. It's one of the great recordings of anything. There are no weak links in the symphonies. Number one is colossal. Number two is lyrical and beautiful, but also a little bit measured in places, which is okay because Klemperer knows what he's doing. The third is one of the great ones ever. The fourth, well, some people don't like the third movement so much because it is on the slow side. And he does do that Luftpause, da 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 bomb. But he's one of the best people at it because he keeps it in rhythm and it really works. And then, there's that final Passacaglia, which I think is just amazing. Some people don't like it so much because, for the very reasons I like it, because it's quick and totally unsentimental. Totally unsentimental and just as grim as doom. And he doesn't hold on to the last chord. It's bum, bum. That's it. Really, it's really, really amazing. In fact, I realized something quite marvelous about that last movement, listening to this performance, which is that the last two notes, bum, bum, is actually the last two notes of the Passacaglia theme. Da, 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 bom, bom. But it's just in octave displacement, an octave transposition. It goes up an octave. It's a da, 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 da. If you did it that way, you get the end of the symphony, which just shows you how wonderfully logical, Brahms is. But in this performance, which somehow has this sort of sort of grim rigidity to it. But not rigid in terms of like it's exciting, it's fast. He speeds up at the end. I mean, it's wonderful, but I mean, it just has this inexorability. That's the word. It's kind of amazing. The German Requiem, okay, it's been the reference recording since the dawn of time. The Violin Concerto with David Oistrakh, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing just how great all this stuff is. The Alto Rhapsody with Crystal Ludwig. So yeah, EMI Now Warner is right to promote the living daylights out of this, and to reissue it constantly and to keep it fresh and to, I mean, they're not really promoting it. They're reissuing it. Let's put it that way. But gosh darn, I mean, it's certainly one of the greatest recordings ever by any standard. So there you go. It's just, the inevitability of fate itself, just as in the finale of the Fourth Symphony, is that we must talk about it and recommend the whole box. If you don't have it, folks, get it. Get it now. There's only so many more times they can remaster it before the tapes disintegrate. And you're going to have one hell of a Brahms box. There are many others. Yes, I know. But when you think about it, just let me just add this last point. When you think about it, you don't see Sony issuing Bruno Walters. You don't see, the other bit of Warner doing, for example, the Dochnani or the Gunterwand or, the Otto Brahms cycle. I mean, yeah, it got boxed up once, but, there are great Brahms cycles out there. But none of them have gotten this amount of promotion. They really haven't. And deservedly so. They got smart about something. It was probably an accident, or it's a reflex. I don't know why, but they did. So good for them. Keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.